How's everyone doing today? This is Fear the Dark Wolf, and we're going to talk about some Watcher of Realms. We're going to talk about the little bit that I know about Guild War. So let's get into it. Alright, so Guild War. Not a lot of people know what's going on with it. It's been mainly a Forerunner exclusive, so we can only go off of what we've heard other people say and what we see, right? So one of the key things are the demon soldiers. Now, demon soldiers are an integral part to the Guild War. If you don't have any demon soldiers, you're not going to really be helping, right? So how do you get demon soldiers? Well, in the notice that they put out, they kind of spell it out for you a little bit, but we'll go over it. So there are classes of demon soldiers, just like there are classes of heroes, right? You get the rare, epics, legendary, and demon captains. So the way you get demon soldiers is by completing demon soldiers or demon soldier shards. You can assemble them. Demon soldier shards can also be used to upgrade the current ones that you have. You can get them in the Guild War Rift. You can get them at the shop. You can get them drops from gear raids. You get some from guild boss achievement rewards if you're lucky. You can get them in the Void Rift. There are some expert stages where it's the first time you clear it, you'll get one. And this training reward is pretty cool. You get a guaranteed one. And I have not seen them in daily sign-in rewards, but I guess they're there. So if you go to guild and then demon soldiers, you'll see what demon soldiers you have. If you don't have any, those are the ways to get them. You go to the dwarven shop, go to your guild shop, and you can purchase shards here to make them, right? 1 or 3 shards, you get 3 for that one, 3 for this one, 3 for this one. I don't know how many shards it takes to make, because I haven't bought any, but you know, you can at least get them. If you have no way of attaining them, you can get them through the guild shop. Now, to participate in Guild War, your clan has to be level 4, so we pushed to finally get to level 4. We're fairly new guild. We're not like the best in the world or anything, but we're enjoying the game. We're doing our best. We're having fun. We have 4 guilds in our cluster, so we were the last one to hit level 4. You have your total BP of your guild, which is you kind of want to pay attention to that because it gives you an idea where to place people. We'll get into that in the next video, but this one we'll talk about mostly the demon soldiers and associating them to your heroes, right? So after you have demon soldiers, click on it, and it'll tell you like what basic stats it has, and it rates them. It'll tell you what they are. So this is heavy armor, melee, and it has AoE damage because it's going to hit a big area. And then when you go to affiliate, it'll tell you what current attributes it has based off of who you affiliated with it. So when you click on affiliate hero, above each hero, it'll give you how much it's gonna increase, right? So I'll just put my lowest on just to give an example. So this one is only gonna do 1034, right? So its stats dropped. They dropped huge, right? But it's saying that the best one for this right now would be my Wrath, because it's going to add that much. So I'm going to affiliate him to that. And then you're going to go down the line, right? So this next one, go to affiliate, and again, you just kind of go down the line as far as you can based on what you have. So the hero's basic BP provides a boost, right? Because without gear and artifacts equipped, right? So I'm assuming it doesn't take into account what you have on them. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but that's how it seems. So I just go through, affiliate, go to the next one, and do the same thing. Affiliate, click. So these two are already affiliated with people, so then I'll do this one, right? And go down and down. But you see this, they're I don't know how to explain this, how to say this. So depending on what it is, people fall in different areas. So like this one, Wrath is the highest out of my people for this one, right? But if you look at this one, this fighter, right, my highest for this one would actually be my Abomination. You kind of want to pay attention to those things, right? So same thing here, my Abomination is the highest. We'll go to this one. This one, Wrath, would be higher than Abomination. So on and so forth, right? So as you're affiliating, you really want to pay attention to who and where you are, because you might be able to give a couple BP here or there based on who you're putting where, right? So again, Wrath is higher. You get the idea. You just kind of want to go through and really gauge and pay attention to who you're putting where. And then in the Guild War, again, you can go to your Demon Soldiers here. There's another button. So if you go to March to Battle, you'll see your garrisons. We're not fully set up yet. We're still working on it. We still got another 3 days to get everyone in place. But in your garrison, there are two setups. So basically, if you are an elite, a vice leader or a leader, you can sit in a garrison. If you are not, you can only sit in the towers. Okay. From what I understand, you want your lowest BP in the garrison and your higher BPs out in the towers. So if you are able to garrison in the garrison, like the stronghold, you pick your two teams and you edit them. You pick whoever you think is the best. When you go to deploy, this is where you get to kind of place where you want your heroes to be. Now, I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm just kind of assuming that things are going to come down the line, and I want to stop them before they get in there, just like any other level. I'm hoping that this setup will work, but I don't know. I have not done this yet, so I'm going off of just basic game knowledge. But things are going to spawn out of here, and they're going to go down this route and try to get in there. That's in the main strongholds. Now, in the towers, it's a little bit different. It's a straight line. Instead of that curvy line, it's a straight line. So they're going to come out of here and they're going to go straight and try to get through your defense and get to the crystal. Now, if 3 get through and hit the crystal, you lose. That's basically the name of the game. You want to try to create some kind of defense that's going to stop things from getting there. That's just like a quick and dirty on Guild War. Now, as like a guild leader or a vice leader, when you go into your guild members, they've adjusted these finally so they're working. I don't know if they've always been working. They weren't working for me for a while, but they are now. So you can actually check by BP. Now BP is not 100% definitive of like who's better or who has better heroes, but it's a good starting point. So you're gonna want to try to balance your BP throughout your entire all of your strongholds, right? So you have 4 strongholds, and then you have your guild fortress. So my understanding is for the enemy guild to even attack anything in here, these garrisons, all of these garrisons have to fall before they can even start to attack towers in here. Right, so this is like your last, so you're gonna want your weakest people here, because basically if they get through all this, you're already lost. That's how I look at it. And then after 3 towers fall, then they can attack the garrison in the stronghold. So you're gonna want your strongest people in the towers, and then your weakest in here, because you want to hope that 3 of these towers stay up. Right? If they break 2 towers and 3 are still up, they can't attack this. So you want your strongest people on the outside and your weakest on the inside, all throughout. And then in here, you pretty much just put your weakest people, because if they get there, you've already lost. Like if these are all done, then you're already lost, right? That's how I look at it anyways. I could be completely wrong, but that's how I am interpreting what I've heard. Like, again, I don't have Forerunner, so I've never done this. I can only go off of what I read and what I hear. And here you can see your member info, and it'll tell you how many attacks they've done, what their contribution is, how much of their stronghold is standing or what's left. You can look at the battle records, you can look at your personal records. And I'm assuming that they pick which team they want to fight to try to defeat your tower. To fight whichever one, and then they both need to fail before the fortification is gone. I guess that's how it seems, anyways. Yeah, I mean, that's the quick and dirty. As much as I know about Guild War so far. Preparation phase will go to the 29th, and then we'll start on the 30th. Now, I read somewhere that the Forerunners, on the Forerunner somewhere, it said that the leaders and vice leaders can reposition people. I really hope that's part of this. It might not be. For us, it might just be for the Forerunner, but we're Forerunner Season 1 beta. From what I read, I believe it was Season 2 beta. So I don't know that applies to us. But that would be a good thing to have, because there are some people that I would personally like to be in different areas, so I have to message everybody and say, hey, can you please move to this one, move to this one, move to this one, move to this one. It's kind of annoying. But it seems that's how it's going to be right now. Now, in training is important. It'll give you an idea of how to defeat a tower. I'm not going to go through how to do them. It's best for everyone to learn on their own, so you have an idea. Just give it a try. Go in, click the tower, and try to do it. The sixth, I believe the sixth one uses your lords, whatever soldiers you have. But when you finish it, you get the Stitch Carrion. So you will get a demon soldier if you don't have one, right? It's a epic automatic. All you gotta do is the training. Everybody should do that. But that's all I really have on Guild War. There's not a whole lot super known about it right now. I would suggest trying to build 2 decent teams. Move your gear as best you can so you have 2 decent teams and set them up and hope for the best. That's pretty much all I can say on it. But yeah, that's all I got. So that's all I know about Guild War, and I'm excited to try it and see how it goes. Hopefully we do okay. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video, and I hope everybody has a great day, and remember to take care of each other, and I'll see you in the next one.